You guys have a jovial jeering, as siblings do. So now we're back at the front of the manor.
Are you still carrying me?
I have gauged that you, like, so once the Keyanthi ran off with her brother, she sort of just sat there, just like, oh, I was really tired. I think you calm down now.
Just like heavy exhale.
Right now, you're just really hungry.
I'm really hungry. Think they have food where we're going?
Oh, yes, they certainly have food.
In the back pocket.
Oh, well, you're gonna have the mushrooms?
Unloads you. Yeah. Let me see if I have some jerky or something.
Well, and so you see Seliana about to like go and knock on the door, and then Narte comes up and he's like, well, maybe I should talk to her. And Seliana looks at him like, I know her as a well-established businesswoman. What is your connection to her? And Narte's just like, I mean, she's kind of my ex-fiance.
How many ex-fiancés does she have?
I just have one.
Oh, her. It's like she has Aravan, Arte.
Yeah. I mean, they run away from her.
Kiara looks all three of them. It's like, well, if all of you put your minds together, all three of you might be able to convince her.
Aravan actually laughs. And so Seliana's just like, and you want to talk to her. It's just like, okay, your logic is sound. Yes, I am. So she goes to knock on the door, and then you guys see this beautiful, like, pony come up. It's...
Pony?
Yes. It has this glossy black mane. It approaches the group. It has this gorgeous, like, dark brown coat, and it comes around the corner at this, like, trot. And it opens its mouth, and out come out words. And in an accented common, Seliana, why are you here? And she looks at the pony looks at the group again. She looks at the group. I'm gonna adjust this thing. And she says, oh, well, we better get inside. And then you see the pony go up to the porch, and the hoof clumps down on the pressure plate, and the doors open. And inside you can see that it has this like stone floor and a high voltage ceiling with this
She's a horse girl.
she's a horse girl.
She's an actual horse girl.
Actual horse girl. The stairs go up into different wings, and then on each side there are two other ones, and then she goes over to another door and like opens another one with the pressure plate, and it opens to like in a parlor room with plush fancy couches and some landscape paintings. So it's fancy, it's nice. And so you see her glow this like sort of burnt yellow color, like ochre, and that's like her magic color. She comes out and she takes on the form of a arcane elf woman. She has soft round features, long sleek black hair that's swept into a loose bun, amber eyes. She's really pretty, like, but you can tell that she's someone who like also works out, just like physically a lot. So she's like a little thicker, and she has this loose blouse with some trousers and high riding boots on. And she just picks up this like wine bottle and pours herself a big old glass of wine and like plops down on the chase lounges. They're not couches, they're chase lounges. Sorry, the fainting couches, as they're also called, because that's arcanic style. They don't have couches; they have chase lounges and chairs. She just plops on her furniture and says, "Well, come in. I don't have all day." You guys come in.
I look at the three of them. You're magic.
And what's coming all day? Well, I suppose introductions are in order then. Everyone, this is Lady Irina Ventario. Lady Irina, I'm sure you are aware that this is Ervan. Meliamne. And then she, like, just takes a drink from her glass. She's just, yeah, I thought he was supposed to go away.
You're not doing your job.
It's like, why did you bring him here? Well, we had a change of plans. And I hope we might impose upon you this night to, for rooms. And she kind of, like, looks around and she's just like, yeah, sure. Who are your friends? Begin your introductions.
Yeah. I guess at this time, would I have caught up with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have caught up with everyone after Keyanthi and Oreadr.
Okay.
So everyone's there.
Okay, so I'll be there.
Kira will speak first, likely, so she's just very informally like. Ciara-Sirena, what? Lady. Just very. My name. There it is.
Yeah. I'm Ellendriel. I don't know. I guess I like curtsy kind of awkwardly because I don't know what you. I'm not from high society. I don't know what people do. So I just do it and look around expectantly and making sure I'm doing the right thing.
I'm Lena Arnold.
Alright, I'm working. Okay. I'm working on as usual, doing the. Yep.
Playlist.
Working on the playlist. Play. Huh. Weird. It does weird things. Anyway, your kin boys approach and all three of them bow. And Kanaris talks first. He says, "My name is Kanaris Gliba, Night Hand. Fairy's Wraith, our Inquisitor." And Nartesh approaches and bows and says, "I believe we've met. Mcturlia's Aquilin, son of Grand Duke Aquilin of the Violet Dukedom and agent of the Night Hands."
It's a mouthful.
Irina blinks at him, and she's like, "Do I know you?" He's like, you see, like,
You were engaged.
yeah, Narte's like visibly ruffled. He's like, "We were engaged," and she's like, "Oh." And she like takes another sip from her wine glass. Well, as you can see, I'm really thrown up over it.
Her gaydar must have gone off as soon as you walked in. It's just like,
Yeah.
when would we have been engaged?
Really thrown up over it. And then she's just like, "Well, you're the most interesting thing that's happened in a long time, so my house, your house. Just don't puke on the carpet."
You me puking up on the carpet later.
Did you guys want food?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Yes, please.
Yes, and I just. Please.
So she, yeah, you guys just go she has a dining room that can fit everyone at it. It's a long table. You guys are served a lot of meats. It's largely meats.
Luna's just going at it.
Yeah.
Like, she normally has like okay table manners, but like
no, can't eat enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bottomless pit stomach.
Yeah.
And the you can kind of like make. Nah, I just want to throw this out there as a fact. Throw check, but looking at the foods, you notice that there's like literally like one vegetable dish, just one, and it's purposeful.
Isn't like the decorative lettuce underneath the side of me?
There are those. They do have the placing like garnishes things, and then there's like one side of like greens and then one side of potatoes. But it's like you're used to a palette of more of a mix, but this has like way more meat than like usual.
So Peter would be protesting this exact meal right now.
Yeah. I take the much dish.
I feel like Luna's like kind of moved her hair to kind of like go over this side of the face, but like I feel like it's like a snuggie sort of thing that she's wearing. That's like the cloak. Or at least that's what it looks like because it has sleeves. But like as she's reaching forward, it's like the black veins are kind of coming down her arms. It's getting kind of obvious.
Well, we'll see how Urena does because she's getting drunk.
At disadvantage, she's noticing.
Okay, her passive perception is like a 12 at this point. So, do you notice and like hide it away, or?
I feel like it'd take her a while to notice because she's eating.
Okay, she's eating. All right. I'll say right now she hasn't noticed because
Okay.
she's just in the bottle.
Urena, do you know of any fast ways of travel to get to the Leicester Kingdom?
She just points to Seliana. She's like, you're talking. She's like, Seliana is a sorceress, right?
Oh, I mean, I guess that's true.
Yes.
I'm not sure if a word for
Sorceress. Commonly, the reason I said wizard was because in my brain it made sense to tell you wizard because that's what you would like assume she was. So I just like confirmed your assumption.
I feel like that's what like Luna would think though, like because she's known two wizards at least.
Yeah.
Pretty well, and like she's seen similar magic, so she's probably just like assumed, okay, she's a wizard. She seems smart.
Friends in the family.
Okay, so I turn to Celia. Do you have magic that can take us to the Leicester Kingdom?
Well, I can take you to Gundrick.
Oh,
I teleported you before.
that's right.
I have my own personal teleportation circle, so I was going to take it in the morning after I've regained some of my magic abilities.
I feel like Luna's just like not connecting dots right now. So she's just like, why are we going to Gundrick?
I haven't established very good connections in the Leicester Kingdom. A lot of bad blood between humans and elves, I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah, I guess.
But,
You guys are having this conversation, and I think Kira's gonna make a perception check because at first she's eating, looks at Ellie sticking to the one vegetable plate, sits there, thinks about it, looks around. I think she's gonna just like start putting the synapses are all starting to go off, and I want to know if she's feeling a little like, why is this? Is this just the cuisine here, or am I missing something? So, make a perception check.
Yeah, make a perception check.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. You notice, you're looking at their cane elves, you're noticing their long canines. Make an investigation check to piece it together.
Oh boy. Well, that is what was it? The check?
Investigate.
Investigation.
Check? Okay, well, that's like.
You've definitely noticed this. Like they're 15. Okay, yeah. So you can gather that this is what they're used to eating, and this is generally what they do eat. You think back to like watching the Arcane Boys, and like to get their own food, they've hunted, and they predominantly eat meat. So
Foxes actually really like fruit.
What?
Foxes actually really like fruit.
Other times when they eat in their animal form, they'll eat fruit or but in their like elven humanoid form, they predominantly eat meat.
Okay.
Occasionally you see them eat like something else, but it's like you can reasonably assume that their diet is predominantly carnivorous. So, but yeah, they just biologically eat more meat because they're carnivores.
She was starting to just put weird things together because she's looking at Luna going at it. She's just like, oh. What is he worried? Can I sleep tonight? And so she's just sitting there like, oh.
I'm like that one French guy.
Yeah. The arcane elves also like don't move a lot.
Yeah.
Because predators don't move a lot.
While Luna's like fidgeting over here. Like that's
Yeah,
what
like
I
they
realized.
don't move a lot. I purposely had them not move a lot, not that them moving a lot you'd actually notice. But anyway, they don't. It also mushroom diet. Yeah, you're just, like as a drow, you would have mushroom and like probably like bugs or like crabs from, or like whatever you had down there. Like everything you've had lizard, you've had crab, you've had whatever meat was down there. So we'll say like you guys get your meals, and you guys have the choice of going to of sharing your own room or having your own separate rooms, and then you guys can sleep.
Yeah, Mike.
No one wants to share a room with me, so.
I mean, we can have a room that's close to yours, just in case there's any trouble or anything.
I want to go to bed. Like, she's like thinking that she can try to get into the druidscape and talk to her mom to see if she can figure something out there.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
good luck to her.
All right. Yeah. So you guys go to your rooms. There's some of you have to share like with one person because she doesn't have like a huge amount of extra
Yeah,
rooms
it's not like
for like 10 people. It's like the arcane boys can like reasonably share a room, like bundling up on couches, and like Farius and Narte actually like you see them like just head out to town because they're like, we need to blow off some steam, we need to get out, like we've been on the road a long time, and make a, if anyone cares, you can make a perception check for when you see like Narte go and approach Ciara-Sirena and like whisper something to her, but if none of you care, you won't know. Okay.
I'm curious.
Okay.
I rolled a 24.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
So like curious.
Like,
I got big ears. Look at that shit.
So Oreadr is also hanging around too. He found the wine. And it's hard to kick old habits, but you listen to Narte kind of come over to Urena and is like, so I don't suppose there's like a gay strip bar here, and she's like, are you an idiot? No.
Yeah, that's what she was gonna say. Are you an idiot? Of course.
Obviously.
But there's totally an underground scene that you should check out. And then she like gives him this like some directions. She's just like, also here's the password to the drug lord. He thinks he's sneaky, he's not. And he's like, cool. So they go to
Wait, is she talking to Oreadr or who?
Narte and Farius are going to have a wild night.
Okay.
strip club!
And Oreadr is also just there. Sorry, that was confusing. He's also just in the room.
Okay.
Order appears nonetheless.
Yeah, he's also just there. So, so you guys can go to your rooms and take a night.
Okay. At nighttime, I want to try to do something.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to Keyanthi's room.
Ooh.
I'm gonna sneak in and be like, psst, psst.
While she's trancing.
Come to the door after hearing what it sounds like a mouse scratching at the door, I guess.
I'm just gonna be like, Keyanthi, do you want to have some fun?
What?
Come on! And I grab her hand, and I'm like, where's Oreadr's room?
Order,
Poker night! Yeah!
the last you saw him, he was in the he was on one of the balconies, and so you can find him just he's not in a room per se, but he's just out on the there's a back balcony that's on the floor. I guess it would be like a deck. And he's just sort of
Is he asleep?
Well, yeah, he's drunk. He's passed out. He's passed out.
He's already passed out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been several hours.
Oh, okay, so... Okay, so... Hold on. Michael, do you just want to find Oreadr's room, or do you want to find Oreadr?
We're gonna find Oreadr. Because guess what we're doing?
We'll wander elsewhere.
We're doing... Keyanthi, you and me, we're doing some pranks.
Oh dear.
Here.
Yeah, so I have you by the hand, and I'm just shh, we're gonna be sneaky.
For what reason?
Wait, what did you say?
For what reason?
For what reason? Sorry, Jim.
And then I just whisper, we're gonna do pranks.
Oh, hold
She
on.
got it in her head and she's not letting it out.
It is not. Okay. Well, hold on. Exactly. Is that where you get off the Tom and all this trouble?
Well, I don't know. The last time that we've done pranks was with Ciara-Sirena. I thought it'd be fun to do it with you.
Oh.
There's that heartbreak again.
Yeah.
Let your heartbreak be your guide.
There we go. That's what you call life. Yeah. Okay. I feel like she doesn't want to say no to Ellie, but she's also just what's the point?
Party.
You know, so it's just okay, well, what do we need? Lead the way, I suppose.
Don't worry. My spirit friends have taught me an ancient Fae secret. It's perfect for pranks.
Oh dear. How much would Keyanthi know about Fae history?
Make a history check. High games. It's high games.
Oh, I might know a thing. Hold on.
You might.
Oh yeah. 19. I guess I would hear. That's pretty different.
You know, Fae history. You gather from Ellie's implication that she means to embarrass Order in some way.
Okay.
Hey.
Epic prank music.
Epic prank music.
There we go. I should have play this.
Goodbye, folks.
Oh, hi, Bo.
High games.
Hello, Bill.
Oh, sorry. Repeat single one. Woo! Okay.
Yeah, I'll be sneaking in. I'm well, Ciara-Sirena said that she did a lot of pranks with her siblings, so I thought it would be appropriate for you and Oreadr. And now we're tiptoeing and sneaking into his room.
Okay. Make stealth check.
Do we get advantage because he's drunk, or
He's gonna get disadvantage. Because he's drunk. Did really well.
with disadvantage?
I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Jeez.
Okay, listen, he's been drunk so much he's got really stuff to like a box.
Yeah, like his
He's got an iron stomach. It doesn't matter how drunk he gets. He's just like. No, you can find the store on the west, and then you can also get to the pharmacy. Oh, man. If you wait until 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
all the clocks go off in town. I don't know why.
He's one of those clever philosophical drones.
yeah, like he. I mean, we gotta talk about the universe now.
I'm the sharpest tack in the tool shed. Yeah, Staples.
Well, I rolled high, but not that high. I rolled a 15.
Oh, I'm gonna roll something too, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
roll a
roll.
stealth.
Roll stealth? Oh, okay, yeah. So I made it in no matter what. That's good. My stealth is a good number. Handsome. Where's my stealth? I thought I put this down here. It's under dexterity, isn't it?
Should be under
Yeah.
Dex.
The under skills.
Well,
Anyway, I rolled a 19 plus 4
Oh.
dexterity.
let me see. 19 plus 4 is
Yeah,
24.
23.
23. 18 plus 5, 23. You guys matched.
Ooh.
So you guys are like tiptoeing around, but like he's like,
I hope I broke.
hello?
He does have dark vision.
He looks around, and just kind of like he like rolls over on like the chase lounge and kind of like grabs a pillow and whatever.
I go back, I guess.
Okay, sleep. Alright, and when you go, yeah.
I don't even know what the plan is. But apparently Ellie knows what she's doing. So now he's gonna be like, I'm just gonna watch. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Alright.
oh,
Keyanthi, this is what you do. My spirit friends told me about this trick.
So we're right next to him.
It's called a wet willy. You take your finger.
And then I lick it and then I put it up in the air. And
Keyanthi, eyes so wide. Where are you gonna put it?
and then like I point towards his ears as I'm going.
Keyanthi has her instinct is gonna try and snatch Ellie's hand before it goes into his ear.
Okay, makes contested dex checks.
On principle, she used to be morally opposed to sticking someone's saliva into anyone's hole.
Yeah, as a neat freak, yeah, she would be. She would be. Oh, we don't cross this thread.
Yeah, all of my dex checks today have been pretty bad.
They both roll 1, and they both accidentally just like tip the bed.
So I rolled a number that's a high number. It was a 23.
I got a 7.
Yeah,
Alright, I caught it in your hand.
you definitely grab it.
I just grabbed her hand and kind of like flip it back to her. Just, you know, just like, what are you doing? That is disgusting.
It's a wet willy.
Beneath you, Orders kind of like.
Less wet.
Well, I guess the ball trick is out. That's my whole night.
Is that the one where you like trap the water in the bowl upside down?
Yeah.
Oh, it's when you put like their hand in the water.
In the
Oh.
water.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I do have my druid pad.
Should I shoot this stuff a little bit?
I mean, you can give him a good spook. Like, if I did any pranks in my family, it was just spooking each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I remember doing any pranks that people liked after the fact. Everyone was angry. I can't have any ideas here.
I mean, Pickle or no, with a thistle, you could hide by the side of the bed and then get a string and keep swiping it across their face until they accidentally slap themselves.
Oh, wait.
And then you hide until they come back out of it. You just
Wait, I got an idea. I was like, okay. You don't want to do the weather. I got an idea. I look for like some furniture for us to hide behind. I just point over there. And I'm just like, alright, let's go over there. And I grab take my staff.
There's a chair.
Yeah.
There's like a big armchair.
Yeah. We're like hiding behind the armchair. And I take my staff and I whisper to it as I cast Druidcraft, and just a small little vine just kind of like grows out. And then I kind of throw it, and it just kind of goes across his face, and then it just kind of drags across. And just kind of like tickles him a little bit.
I guess you would have to make some sort of like dex check. Do a sleight of hand check, because this is like really intricate. You have to like flick it right.
Come on. Alright. 14.
Okay, let's see if he.
Tickle, take 10 humor.
Okay, yeah. You like flick your wrist and kind of like angle it, and then it's like right like at his like under his nose. And are you trying to like get him to like?
Yeah, I'm trying to just have him just go.
Okay, yeah. So you like just kind of like tickle his nose, and you see him raise his hand and go.
Yeah, I guess he's do that for the vine, and then I give it to Keyanthi. Is this a good prank?
Yeah, can you go ahead and take it? I'm holding
Come on, try it.
Okay, so Keyanthi just gonna be like, I guess she's just gonna try and like slightly move the lid across his face.
Okay, dude, you do a sleight of hand check.
I'm taking the fire. Well, that's a bet. This is gonna be great. I rolled a 3, my sleight of hand is 4, so I have 7 points.
Okay, so you
Slapping.
you fling it over, and then Order like shifts and sleep to the other side, and his face is like actually lower now.
Remind me of here.
It's on like his shoulder now. So you have to like pull back to try to like flick it off again.
Wait. Before you pull it back, I got an idea. I can help you out.
And I like hold my staff and I go. And I use Druidcraft just to make a puff of wind to push the string over his nose or wherever.
Okay.
He's trying to
Make a nature check, I guess.
It's unfortunate that he's bald because he could just do the cruel thing and tie his hair in fairy knots. Sweet and magical fairy knots.
Maybe that's
Yes! That's a natural 20, so that's a 23.
Okay, so this can land on his face however you want with the 23.
Okay, I guess we'll do it like right underneath the nose.
Okay, like a little mustache, a little vine mustache there. And he tickles his nose and he goes. He kind of like, you see him like get up. He's like, huh?
Yeah, and we don't. This is still on the vine on his face.
It's like in his. He sat up, and so now it's like in his lap. And we'll see if he like notices it in his delirium, in his rough sleeping state.
Why is he so good?
He's so good at this. He like grabs he like feels the vine in his hand, and then this like sly look goes down his face, and he like wraps his hand around it and then just pulls the vine.
Alright, so I guess he pulls me and.
No, I think I'm gonna hold here and
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
me.
it'll be you.
Okay. Contestant strength to see if I can fly for rush to the shoulder or something?
I mean, if you want to let go of it, you don't have to do that.
I
No,
know
come on, cannonball, come on.
I just think it'd be funny, but I don't think Keanu would hold on to it. So what's funny? Or what's
Do what's funny. Do
funny. I want
you do you
Come in like a wrecking ball.
to. Yeah.
I mean, she could let go.
Michael let go. She could have just been like, oh.
Yeah, like,
I just like, oh shoot.
okay, yeah, we'll do contested strength to see what happens.
He has angry drunk strength. He's gonna be insane. He's got drunk wisdom for some reason.
He's a master of the drunken fist. That's what he is.
Oh,
That's
there
why
we
he's
go.
so good.
Oreadr actually has really good stats, but he's not strong. Okay.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. So, he tries to pull it, and like you manage to keep it taut in your hand, and he's just like, "What is happening?" And he,
If I was Oreadr, I'd be like, he's attacking me. He's freaking out.
he's so like he's like, "What is happening?" And he gets up, and then he follows the vine to where it goes behind the chair.
Yeah,
so he's
so-
coming. What do you guys do?
I guess he. I guess
Let's
he.
you and I get away. Let's try and escape.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do a stealth check, right?
Yeah. Do some stealth checks.
Let's see if we got the
Stealth checks. Do stealth checks at disadvantage because he knows something's up.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's really good stuff at disadvantage. Jeez.
Alright, I rolled 2 15s. I think I'm good.
I rolled a
What's my stealth check?
I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Oh,
So I got
okay.
a 19.
You did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Stealth modifier.
So you're fine. He rolled like a 7, and so like he gets up, and then like you see like he tries to put his foot down, but then he like his foot goes on the wine bottle, and he kind of like fumbles onto the ground. He's just like, he's fine, but he's just embarrassed. He's just like, what?
Alright, yeah, I turned to Keyanthi, I'm like, alright, it's time to flee.
Oh, okay.
And like, as we're leaving, I like whisper into the room and go, pranks!
This baby heard the whisper. Nope, he didn't. Sorry.
He just like he gets up and then goes behind the couch and finds a vine there with nothing attached to it, and it's like, what? And he picks up the bottle and looks at it. He's like, what is in this? And then he goes back to snoozing on the couch.
Hi, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you for watching Dungeon Damsels. This is not the end of the session, so please stay tuned for the next part. We update on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in supporting us more, please push the subscribe button, like, or comment. We also have a Patreon, wink wink nudge nudge, and our show is in podcast form. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, and plenty of other podcast platforms. Thanks, we hope to hear from you soon.